Well, tonight we're with Tim Blonsky of Spring Grove, Minnesota, and for our first car of the week, we were very fortunate to get in touch with him to bring his 61 Chrysler 300 to coincide with our shirt this year. The 300 is considered a very rare car. At the time, it was an expensive car. They called it the banker's hot rod. And long before we had muscle cars like Mustangs and GTOs and Malibus, this was considered a high-performance car. But they called it the banker's hot rod because it was expensive. It was about $6,000 or a little more when you could get a comparable Impala for probably about $3,000. So Tim, share with us a little bit about the history of this car and some of its features.
Well, it's a 1961 300G, the 413 long cross ram, delivers 375 horsepower. It was the fastest production car made in 1961. The G was only a one-year car. This model, the G in the convertible, there was 337 made. In the international 300 registry, there's only 112 known to exist, running or not running. There might be some sleepers somewhere, but it's an extremely rare car. It's a nuts and bolts rotisserie restoration that was done back in 1995. Was purchased by a guy in Albert Lee, Minnesota in 1995. He retired last year at 90 years old and moved to Texas and wasn't taking the car with him. So he and I had a lot of conversations, and we worked out a situation to keep the car here in Minnesota.
Now, did you say before that this went through the Barrett-Jackson auction house at one time?
This gentleman bought it at Barrett-Jackson, I'm told, he told me, in 1995.
And what were some, besides the engine, what were some of the neat features? I know it's got like 4 bucket seats, which Jeff will video in a minute.
This car, the only thing it's missing is factory air. It was an option, but it has electric power seats for the driver. It has both courtesy swivel seats for passenger and driver, 4 leather bucket seats in the interior. It sports the Chrysler Astrodome dash plate, very unique for Virgil Exner. This was the last year of Virgil Exner designed cars. I think he did 56 or 55 through 1961. He really was the godfather of style and design for Chrysler, Plymouth, DeSoto, and Dodge. He and Earl Harley for Cadillac are really the two guys that kind of led that period of time in the late 50s and 60s in design and style.
And that's why we kind of went with this car this year. They classified these vehicles as the forward look. And we wanted our roll-in this year, since we had a bad year last year and had no roll-in. We wanted to move forward, and we're looking forward to have people come. So we're just so honored that you drove this car up here tonight, and we certainly appreciate it.
Well, I just happened to be looking on Facebook and saw your post in the Minnesota, Iowa classic car shows, blah, blah, blah. And I saw the picture of the 300G, and I thought, well, that's pretty cool, and I think I liked it or something like that. But sometime later, Denny posted, any forward-look cars out there, you want to come to the show, this weekend, let us know. And I reached out. I also have a 59 Plymouth Sport Fury, another Virgil Exner, really a trophy car. And I sent a picture to Denny of both of them. And I'm not sure exactly what he said, but it was something along the lines of, holy shit, can you bring that Chrysler down here?
And again, it's just such a rare car. I'm sure probably 85% of the people here tonight have never seen a vehicle like this.
It's a real common conversation tonight. Said they've never seen this car. And there's only 112 of them to exist. You're not going to see this car.
So anyway, we appreciate very much you coming.
It was my pleasure.
And maybe some night further down the road that you bring that 59 Plymouth
I'll bring the Plymouth up here sometime. We'll do a double barrel.
Okay, thanks very much.
Thank you.